a great comic. Even though I'm a drunk alien, I know that we have a really fantastic comic coming up. Would you like to bring our next comic to the stage?
I would. The next comic is Angela Sawyer.
Give it up for Angela!
Hello, so nice to talk to you guys. To answer the aliens questions, this device is a special ritual that we use after going to a place called Taco Bell. That's what that is. Thanks. It's nice to meet you. Hello. I don't know if I have to explain anything about myself to you guys. You guys probably figured me out. I'm a middle-aged lady. I used to be a hipster, and then I got old. That's everything you need to know about me. Recently, I'm a little behind the times. I recently just started listening to Spotify a lot, and I tried to beat the Spotify algorithm. I don't know, you guys probably know this already, but when you listen to Spotify, whatever band you choose, after like 10 minutes, it just gives you a more generic piece of music. Like it doesn't give you the band you have. Like if you choose the Velvet Underground, after about 10 minutes, it will play Tom Petty for you. And there's nothing wrong with Tom Petty, that's fine. It's just not what I asked for. It's a lot like dating a dude, honestly. It's like, you know, it's fine, it's just not what I asked for, you know? So I was listening to Spotify and I was like, maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can like pick something that is so far down the bottom of the rabbit hole that the algorithm won't be able to like get out and get to regular stuff. So I decided to ask Spotify to play me the Nihilist Spasm Band, which is a real band from rural Canada. It's about 10 to 12 dudes in their 40s and 50s who just get together and yell. And I was like, this is perfect. And I put it on, and then after 4 songs, Spotify played me music by a dude I dated. I guess they win. I don't know what to do now. I guess I lose. It's all right. I'm a middle-aged lady, and if you are a middle-aged lady, you have to have middle-aged lady friends. Those are just the rules. But I recommend it to you. Get a friend who is a middle-aged lady, no matter who you are. We are so dumb, and we don't give a shit. It's so fun. It's really a good time. Like, for example, one of my middle-aged lady friends recently, she named her tits to empower herself. And I was like, only over 40. You go. And she was like, Angela, you should do it. You should try it out. And I was like, I don't think that's really for me. And she's like, no. You should do it. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could go with Bert and Ernie. That would work okay. I like having friends that are younger than me as well. I like having friends who are much younger. I have one friend who is 22, so she's 30 years younger than I am. And recently we stayed up late and had like a heart-to-heart. We were having a long talk late in the night. And at the end, she let it slip that when she gives her boyfriend a blowjob, afterwards, she's got like tears running down her face and she can't breathe. And I was like, oh, sweetheart, you know you can suck dick mediocrely. Like, I'm not saying do a bad job. Sir, I'm not saying do a bad job. I would never. I'm not saying do a bad job, but like, you don't have to get an Olympian award. Anyone in the audience, whether you like, whatever kind of dick you like, if you like dick, let me give you this advice. If you get a C- in gym, they still let you graduate. You're fine. It's not that tough. I got a job pretty recently. For the first time, most of my life I worked at like dumpy bars and record stores and places where they don't pay you very much. And it was okay. I like, for a while I worked as a bouncer. I was somebody who was walking down the street and they're like, oh, I bet that chick could block a hallway. And they were right. They were right. But recently I got my first normal person job. I got a job as a secretary. That is just a job that comes with these glasses. And now I sit at home and people call me up on the phone. And recently I got a phone call from my very favorite coworker, Stacy. I love Stacy. She called me up and she goes, "Hey, Angela, what's going on with your email signature?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "Well, I noticed in your email signature it says your name, parentheses, she/her, parentheses. What is that?" And I mean, I love Stacy. She's from New Bedford, and it's not her fault that town smells like bleach. So I was like, "Oh yeah, no big deal. Some people have they, them pronouns. Mine happen to be she, her. But it'd be more comfortable for everyone if we used them all the time. So I threw them in my email signature." And she goes, Oh, I thought that was because everyone thinks you're a man." And I was like, "Right on, Stacy. You nailed it. You nailed it. If there is one thing drunk people love to call me, it's Coach." You guys are so much fun. Thank you so much. Let's bring it back to Marlia.